Oh, you can feel it in the air tonight. That mix of envy, disbelief, and sizzling fury coming from every dusty tabloid desk in London. You can practically hear the champagne corks popping in Montecito, while the trolls choke on their microwaved bitterness. Because yes, it's official, Meghan Sussex and her brand, as ever, have just dropped their third wine, the 2024 Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. And it's already shaking up the culture, the critics and the jealous mob who swore she'd fade away. But spoiler alert, she didn't fade. She flourished. Now, if you've been here long enough on C News, you know the drill. Every time Meghan does something, anything, the haters come crawling out like clockwork, snarling through cracked screens, clutching their pearls and gasping, "Oh no, she's cashing in again, please." At this point, Meghan Sussex could donate a kidney and they'd still call it a PR stunt. But what's really happening here? It's success. It's strategy. It's power disguised as Sauvignon Blanc. Let's break it down. We're talking Marlborough, New Zealand, world-renowned for wines that sing with sunlight, sea breeze and pure class. And Meghan, she's done it again. Pick the best. This 2024 vintage is crisp, bright and balanced. Notes of lime, grapefruit, passion fruit, with a whisper of gooseberry and a hint of sophistication that the haters can't pronounce. It's a glass full of freedom and revenge served chilled. And oh, the timing. The day this launch dropped, the same tabloids who've spent years screaming, "She's irrelevant," suddenly couldn't stop talking about her. Ironic, isn't it? You claim she's over, but she's your content, your paycheck, your obsession. Meghan Sussex is the story. Every single time. Bob was waiting. You know Bob, that imaginary archetype of every bitter royal watcher online, lurking in the comments sections like a jealous ex. He's been waiting since 2020 for Meghan to fail. Every time she breathes, he's there muttering, "This'll be her downfall." Sorry, Bob, not today, not ever. Because once again, Meghan's proving she doesn't fall. She launches. Let's talk branding, because as ever isn't just a lifestyle line, it's a message wrapped in elegance. From those viral apricot and orange preserves that sold out faster than a royal apology, to now this third wine drop, Meghan's building something that's both soft and strong. Feminine yet fierce. She's not chasing trends. She's setting standards. And the thing about Meghan, she doesn't scream for validation. Her work speaks louder. The as ever Sauvignon Blanc isn't just about taste. It's about tone. The bottle itself radiates quiet luxury, understated label, elegant design, sustainable glass. Every detail deliberate. It says, "I don't need to shout to be seen." That's real power. But the haters don't get it. They never will, because they're too busy shouting into the void, pretending that their bitterness equals insight. They'll tell you, "Oh, she's using her name for profit." And to that, I say, and what's your point? It's called entrepreneurship. You'd do it too if anyone cared about your name. You see, Meghan Sussex represents something that terrifies a certain kind of person. A woman who refuses to be broken. They tried everything: smear campaigns, character assassinations, gaslighting on a global scale. And yet here she is, launching, thriving, laughing, sipping her own wine while her critics drown in sour grapes. It's poetic. And let's be honest, this wine isn't just a drink, it's a statement, a rebuke, a celebration. It says, "I'm still here, still winning, still unbothered." Every bottle that sells is a round of applause for resilience. Every glass poured is a toast to independence. And every troll's tantrum? That's free marketing, baby. Now, picture this. Meghan and Harry in Montecito, sun dipping below the horizon, glasses clinking, laughter echoing through their garden while Archie chases the dog and Lily picks flowers. Peace. Joy. Fulfillment. The kind of simple, quiet happiness that no royal title can buy. That's what drives the haters mad. Not that Meghan left the monarchy, but that she thrived without it. And that's what as ever embodies, thriving beyond the noise. This isn't some cold corporate cash grab, it's heart, purpose and vision. The spreads support local growers. The wines are ethically sourced. The vineyards in Marlborough operate on sustainable practices that prioritize the land and community. Meghan's brand doesn't just sell, it uplifts. That's what makes it unstoppable. Because Meghan isn't just selling a product, She's reclaiming a narrative. Every launch under As Ever feels like a reclamation of voice, of autonomy, of power. For years she was spoken about. Now, she speaks for herself. Every drop of Sauvignon Blanc says, "I don't need your permission to exist." The critics can't stand that she's become the architect of her own empire. They want her silent, small, apologetic. But instead, she's loud through her success. She's confident through her craft. She's visible through her victories. And it's driving them insane. I mean, let's face it. There's something deeply satisfying about watching Meghan win while her critics combust. They sit behind keyboards, rehashing the same recycled lies, pretending to be moral guardians of a monarchy that hasn't been relevant since dial-up internet. Meanwhile, Meghan's out here redefining luxury living for a new generation. You want numbers? As Ever's engagement is through the roof, fans can't get enough. The apricot and orange preserves, back and already selling out again. The wine? A viral sensation across lifestyle blogs and sommeliers circles. People are calling it a burst of California joy bottled in New Zealand sunshine. That's impact. That's reach. That's brand power. And let's not ignore the artistry of this launch, because Meghan knows timing. Dropping a crisp summery wine just as the world starts craving comfort and celebration again, that's marketing genius. She doesn't chase chaos, she choreographs calm. She knows how to make every move look effortless, but make no mistake, it's work. Behind that effortless glow is planning, vision, sleepless nights, endless meetings, design drafts, tasting sessions, brand strategy, and execution. That's the part the tabloids never show. They pretend it's all luck or connections. No, it's sweat. It's skill. It's smart business. And that's why she keeps winning. Let's also give credit to what this represents for women in business. Meghan's not just a face of the brand. She's the brain. She's opening doors for female vintners, spotlighting women-led supply chains, giving credit where it's due. When she wins, she brings others with her. That's leadership. The kind they can't teach in the palace corridors. And then there's the flavor, not just of the wine, but of the moment. Because when you pour this Sauvignon Blanc, you're not just sipping alcohol. You're tasting defiance, independence, victory. You're sipping the energy of someone who took every insult and turned it into fuel. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say the troll in the chat? To the haters watching right now? Hi, yes, we see you. Still lurking, still fuming, still pretending you're above it all while you watch every video, read every article, and secretly track every product drop. You claim you hate her, yet you never miss an update. That's not hate. That's obsession. You're addicted. Meghan Sussex is your favorite person you don't like. But here's the truth. Your jealousy doesn't touch her. It only exposes you. Every time you mock her, she trends. Every time you sneer, she sells out. Every time you plot her downfall, she launches higher. Keep crying, she'll keep cashing checks. And let's not forget how poetic this whole arc is. Meghan went from being attacked for eating avocados to owning a brand that could probably sell you the finest avocado-based preserves on the planet. From being mocked for liking wine to producing it. From being silenced to being amplified. That's not luck, that's divine irony. So what's next for As Ever? If history's any clue, expansion, innovation, domination. Meghan's not just building a brand, she's building a legacy. One rooted in authenticity, empowerment, and joy. Whether it's new flavors, lifestyle goods, or collaborations, one thing's for sure. The As Ever label is here to stay. And you know what else is here to stay?